Hi everybody, welcome back to Sky Factory 4, episode 36 with me, Sid. Make my day. Sorry. I've been having altogether far too much fun killing things with these. And I actually did go into the hill. This has completed its mining cycle. The hill is considerably more empty than it was. Yeah, don't really need to worry about glowstone and such. Obviously there is still stuff over here because there was a certain range on that excavation, but that doesn't matter because I've been empty. Let me just get you. Thank you, and you are at it. Oh, hang on. Better send some stuff back. So yeah, I went into the hill and picked up a few of these things. That can all go back. Moonworm queen, bit of steel leaf, bit of some of that, some sort of stuff. Pristine spider matter. We'll send you back. Oh, and that can go back as well. We don't really need it. And we shall grab you. And you can go back into the system. However, here, I've already emptied most of the bog standard ores out. There's all the coal. The thorium, uranium, redstone, that. Oh. So yeah, all of that has already gone back. Whether we will ever actually use this, well, you know, who cares? Tin, lead, silver, bit of destabilized redstone, nickel, and that. Now, what we actually came for was all of that, but we also got all of that, we got a whole load of dilithium. Basically, we got everything we wanted, and hopefully enough to keep us running probably for the rest of the season of the series. If not, we'll just bring the thing and mine some more. It's really not a big problem. There you go, and we'll have that gone, and we'll have the lithium gone, and the dilithium, and those, and uranium. There you go, and that can go back, and then we'll have you, and you can all go back too. Lovely. Let's head back to the overworld, shall we? So, this episode, I would like to get into the matter side of things, and I would also like to get into the Android side of things, just because I've never done it before. I would also like to be faffing around far more with our things. Yeah, these have all got mending. They'll just mend when I thank you. Have a little mending shower there, and we're good, you see. Oh, that didn't quite mend fully. So in terms of ore, we got 467 of that, a whole load of that, some of that, got quite a bit of iron, but the bit we really wanted was the titanium, which we need to process, unfortunately. Now, depending on how desperate we are, we've got titanium ingots. We can put it through an enrichment chamber. We can send it through the washing, manufactory. Let us, I'd rather not think the manufactory should be probably the fastest way to deal with this. Because obviously it's just going to process that, and then this stuff we can whack in the smeltery and melt, or we can put it through an energized smelter, or we can just whack it into the furnace, which I probably will do. Let me get that done. While we're at it, let's have a look at the other ore options we've got here, because coal ore we'll come back to. Boron, what do we do with you? We'll take some boron out. We shall have some dilithium. Diamond, I'm not worried about. What else did we pick up? lithium and magnesium. Let's have a look at what we do with what we can do with these. We can use the manufactory to grind them, and they can be cooked into magnesium. Magnesium is used to make stuff for the nuclear craft, which I may actually get into, just because it seems silly not to. Just because I don't need to desperately. So your boron again can be made into that, and that goes into more nuclear things. Your dilithium needs to be broken by the looks of it. Okay. And the lithium smelted or ground, and that can be made to do things and things. Dilithium probably needs to be sorted though. Let me go for some dye. Let me get these all done. This is fortuned anyway, I believe. Ecological. Oh, I got. Look on that. Obviously not. Let me fix that problem as well then. But I'll get that done. Be back in a moment. All right, all ground. Next job, all cook. There we go. And it will start cascading around. And of course, ultimately, we'll end up going through here back into the system, and it shouldn't take too long to cook. In the meantime, I've also been hammering up redstone ore, so you know, using what we got. We do need to have a look at our Android parts. We also have a good selection of these. I wonder if they can build. Just have a look. Is there a rack, a gun rack of any description? There's a spruce rack. There's a tool rack from kitchens. Drying rack. A rack. I don't know what that allows the installation of 4 servers. Oh, that's interesting. Open computers. 4 servers. That's a new thing. Well, new to me. I'm not a big user of open computers. It won't have any effect at all. And there's obviously nothing. Oh, hello. Are you telling me all this time we've had a portal gun? Interesting. That might let me not go. I'm going to get distracted. I know I am. Okay, and torsos, bodies, torsos, legs, arms, spines. We've got so much stuff, it's untrue. That's all of those, and then we've got more torsos, heads and torsos and legs and arms, and no more spines. So if we then go torsos, heads and spines and torsos and stick all of that in there, and we have a look at Matter Overdrive, we have got a legendary Android torso. It's a melee. I don't know what glitch time is. It's at max. That's pretty good. And we have got a legendary Android leg, so we might as well use that. The rest of this is pretty standard. I am not going to stick the head on. I'm going to keep my beautiful face intact. And I will go with a melee Android. Why not? We've got the leg, torso, and we need a battery, don't we? That's one thing we definitely need, and we need a spine. But I think we need to make a red pill, which is a combiner. Okay. Do we need to make a red pill? I think we probably need to make a red pill. Let's have a look. Oh my god. You know that thing about down the rabbit hole? Yeah. Okay, right, I need to make reinforced alloy and all sorts of good stuff for that, don't I? Reinforced alloy is those. Let me just have a look what else we needed. We need 4 reinforced alloy and 4 and another 4 plus an advanced control circuit. Okay. Alright. Let me get that lot going and I shall be back with you in a moment. Alright, the combiner wasn't too bad. We shall pop you in here, I think, for now. Again, these are... That's got power. We're going to stick a redstone carrot and that in. That's right, isn't it? Red pill. Redstone carrot plus lithium dust from you swine. Okay. Do I need to go this route? Chemical crystallizer needs lithium. Lithium, we get some lithium dust in nuclear craft in a chemical oxide. Oh, Christ almighty. Here we go. Told you it was a rabbit hole. However, before we do that, Android Station. Requires some stuff. For starters, it requires a head, an arm. I don't want to use any good ones of these, so let's just go with and a torso. In terms of that, it doesn't really matter. It's not taking those out. I'm going to just stick those over there just to be on the safe side. I really don't want those to get confused. So an Android station requires me to make one of those, which means that I need certainly one of those, a Mark II and a Mark III. So I need 2 more of those. A Mark II is gold, and a Mark III is a Mark II. So I need 2 gold and 1 diamond. 2 gold, 1 diamond. Now there is a drawback for in my eyes of this Android mod, and I will see. I'll leave it as it is for the time being. Oh, you can only do 1 at a time. Okay, that's fine. It will do its thing, and eventually we will get a Mark II isolinear circuit, and then we'll take that and we'll make a Mark III. That'll give us all of that stuff. Pardon me. Then we need to see whether we actually need to do the Android bit first with the tablet. Now, this mod is not very well documented and not very well online documented. So if you go to the Android side of things, it goes pills, no info. So Android station, no info. No info. The bit about that, you can meet this guy, the mad scientist in a village. But of course we don't have a village. So yeah, that in itself is problematic. Yeah, it's not a major problem though, is it? Let's be honest. Android station, make me one of those. Oh no, make me one of those. Right, make me some of those. Okay, and then make me that. Make me those. 1, 2. Now make me that. Thank you. One of them. We need another one of those. And that. That should be everything we need to make that. And right, let me just have a little peek under there. What we got? It's probably just going to be easy to stick a flux point in, isn't it? Just the same kind of thing, I suppose. Flux point removes. There we go. That's the beastie. Pop you in there. Pop you on there. Access denied. Biological entity. Damn you. Cool. I mean, these are pretty cool blocks though. Apart from that, it's a pain. Right, we need to get this lithium. We need to do chemical oxidizers to get lithium. Okay. That's going to require us to make some bits, dynamic tanks and other bits and pieces. Let me start pulling this lot together, because that's going to go into that, and then that is going to go through a chemical crystallizer, which is going to require some more bits and pieces. We're going to need some more power points actually as well. So we are definitely going to need to start thinking about what we do with some of these, whether we leave them here temporarily for the time being. That one can probably go for as a temporary kind of thing. But we definitely need to start thinking about an actual machine room as well. Let me make some machines and I'll be back in a mo. Alright, well, if I've done that right, we stick the lithium dust in here, it goes through into there, and then immediately goes through here and becomes lithium powder. Which is annoying, because it was lithium powder in the first place, but now it is lithium dust, and then we can go and use the combiner to make the red pill. Yum, 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 yum. Sorry. And booting up this. Oh, hello. Constructing neural pathways. Dying slowly. Neural configurations in progress. Installing drivers. God. I sincerely hope that if we ever do get to the point where we have androids, that we've gone past drivers. That is just a scary thought. Oh, hello. So it actually does kill you. Interesting. Oh, wow. Right, we're an android. We need to remove our death point, even though it was kind of a deliberate one. Intriguing. All right. Well, now we've got that. Oh, battery. Not creative, obviously we can't go and make those. We could make one of those though, and I think we can, if we go and grab a couple of those, we can make one of those. I think we can install those in ourselves. We will find out. Say, I'm not doing the oh wow, hello. Right, battery, in we go. Spine. Let me just take some of this off a second now. You can't see any difference to me at all right now. Stick a chest piece in, and a leg and an arm. I've got 100 experience, which means we've got this entire tree of things here. So 28 experience for that. We've got 0 calories, removes nutritional requirements. Wireless charger. Don't really need that because we've already got that. There's ender teleporters. We've got nanobots heal wounds. We've got all sorts of limb overclocking. Well, I'm gonna install that for definite, and we're going to install nanobots and 0 calories, and that. While we're at it, I'm not worried about floating when in water at the moment. That's no biggie. Oh, we can install that 4 times. That's interesting. And haven't got enough experience. That means 92% on the battery. Now, one of these, there is supposed to be a menu. What is going on there? Is that just a countdown timer for the installation? I don't know. Is the answer to that. I thought my skin was supposed to change. We will find out. Let's just see what's what, shall we? I'll be back in a moment. Right, so this is pretty cool. My experience levels have dropped. My energy isn't going down. We have obviously got these guys there waiting and will be spawning in a moment, but let's just come around here a second. Look at that. I'll get a heads up display. So that's pretty cool. And I don't appear to be using that much juice. Hi. There's another skelly bob in there. Now, let me just show you what happens if I get shot. If I can take some damage. You're gonna... come on. Oh, I did get the visual effect. Oh, because I've not got the head. Of course. But that is giving me experience. I'm going to assume that experience translates to Android experience. So what we need to do is exploit this somewhat, really. Hello. Ow. But yeah, must be been a change on the mod, because I was absolutely certain it changed your exterior skin, and clearly it hasn't. So I'm not entirely sure. We'll head back. I just thought I'd come over here, try. This is a convenient world. There's lots of mobs and spawners and things, because obviously we've not broken the dome that we're living in. So if we look now, we've got 0 experience. Oh, of course, because but that's actually handy, because it means I know I can things. I'm thinking about putting on the wireless charging. That's not actually what it is it, though? That's wireless. How do I improve? My energy. Do I actually even need to? I honestly don't know. However, upgrading all of these, not a major problem, so that's good. Alt emergency shields, nano armor, plasma shields, go invisible. Now apparently my Android abilities should be off the N key, so that's not actually doing anything at the moment. Let me just check the settings on that. Controls, Look for show conflicts. What I'm looking for is N. HRU. See, I didn't see a conflict on N, so maybe I don't have any Android abilities. Don't know. I am... Mind you, I haven't got a head, so maybe... Do you require the Android head to... I'm going to stick a head in. I'm going to go with a ranged Android head. Why not? Now, the other thing that would be really nice is... Oh, didn't seem to make any difference. I am not entirely sure. I mean, these things have got... That's obviously our legendary stuff. We could do with... It would be nice to get some legendary things. I don't know what glitch time is at all. Okay, well, we're an Android. So that's the thing. Not entirely sure, as I say, what that means for us going forward, and with regards to health, food. We apparently don't require food, so that should be a thing. What next, and how long have I been recording? Let me answer those questions in a moment. I've been going about 26 minutes. I just thought we'd push this a little bit. I'm going for the full nanobot suite, and I just no, I didn't stop recording. I didn't press the right button to stop recording. I thought I'd hit the wrong button then. So that will give us 30 for nano armor. Attack boost increases attack power. Flash cooling. Space time equalizer. High jump. What do we do? A limb overclocking. There's got to be a thing. Minimap. Oh, 18. Hello. I know I've got a minimap. I just want to see what that does. I am a robot. You may call me RoboCid. Oh, I don't know. No, that's not. Okay, come on. Catch up. Oh, requires compass. Where's compass? Compass. Requires... Oh, nano armor. So you can go one way. That's interesting. Why has this got item magnet? Sounds fun. Limb overclocking. Airbags. Ender teleporter. Wireless charger. There doesn't appear to be anything else floating around. So we can be an attack, or we can be a defensive. I don't know. Is that just saying you need a compass? Because if that is really just saying it wants a compass, keep up. Yeah. Oh, I like that. That is good. Problem is I can't. It's going to make it awkward to get a screenshot. Let's just see now how that responds to. Oh, that was Twilight. I just went to the wrong one. Doesn't matter. There will be hostiles on this map. Just as good as the other one. Oh yeah, he's definitely picking hostiles up. Okay, let me rearm myself. There's a few changes I want to make to some of my weapons as well, just to things. But I'm curious as to how this. Oh wow! Dead. I'll have it. I'll have your. I heard that. I know you're in there somewhere. They keep sneaking up on me. Those ghosts. I have kind of raided this place quite thoroughly. I know you're out. Where are you? Ooh. Just laughing at the goblin. Thinking, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Yeah, get bent. Well, Cobalt, Endermans, yeah. Well, it's an interesting map. Dolphin, interesting. So I wanted to fiddle around with these. If we can move over almost entire, I can't find my way out now. This is the only problem when you dig in from the top. You always get lost. Right. Well, we've got a map. Oh wow, we've even got a heads-up display of our weapon. Cooldown and recharge. Excellent. That's a nice little addition. Whoa, 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 slow down. So, what, I just wanted to see, because we've got, let me have a look at the scope. You were relatively easy to make. I'm going to make a couple of those. Or do I really want to? I just want the one, don't I? Well, I'm curious as to whether I can install it on a shotgun anyway. But let me just throw that together, because we need to get that with some gold going for a couple of those with that going and all of that stuff, and I'll be back with you in a sec. Alright, so just to finish up on this bit, we've currently got this has got the colour module black, blah blah blah, the lithium focusing module for damage, higher capacity battery and a scope on it. That's fine. This one is, I want to take that off, but I do want to pop one of those on. And this thing, again, this has got the damage and it won't take a scope. Okay, that's fine. That's useful to know. Both of these could do with a battery, so let's get those done. In the meantime, we'll deconstruct that, and that probably. Let's see what we get out of these. I don't want to waste the items, so. Oh no, it doesn't deconstruct. Okay, that's fine. We'll live with that one. So battery. We need to make 2 of those. 1 and 2, and then we need to make 2 of those, which needs 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that will give me 1 and 2, and we can run over here and we can increase the power of these guys, and of course this one, because my favorite weapon of the lot. Now the other thing we could do with it is another focusing matrix on that. I've got one. There you go. Dilithium focusing matrix. Let's increase the oomph on this. Not worried about the colour. I'm not really sure what goes into those, so Yep, like it. And of course, this when it's full should now be able to take a little bit. I can't actually shoot it fast enough to drain it. That's nice. Omnitool, not worried about. Okay, I think on that note we're probably about done for this episode. I am going to drop that and that off, and my daily carry will be high tech. I suppose the other question is, do we really want to yeah, that only problem, hang on. The only problem is that thing destroys the blocks, doesn't it? I think. Oh no. Concrete. Not concrete, terracotta. Yeah, a little bit of that. Pop that back. So what can we do with the Omni tool? And do we want to do so? I mean, here's a question. If I can make the Omni tool, this is a okay, that's why it destroyed them. So we take that out. If we can put a battery in there, and then maybe that would be a more useful. I'm gonna do another battery. I think that's probably a starting. Well, helps if you do those first. And let's give you a little bit more oomph. I don't know what other barrel modifiers we can do. Do we get anything if I type in barrel? No. Anything useful from matter overdrive? Regenerative converter. Okay, so that must heal you. That sounds like it. Yeah, none of this seems applicable here. So we can go with that. Now let me just... Again, destroyed it. Why? Why you destroy things, huh? Maybe that's not the tool we want then. But man, I'm just gonna put that away. Hang on. We need some cyan. Okay, well, it would have been nice if that thing was what I thought it was, but it appears not to be. So unless I'm missing something, we don't have... Oh, we got a little handheld phaser. Wow, why have I not picked up one of those any at all? Sorry, I'm just distracted. I'm an absolute Star Trek nerd. I'm going to take 2 phaser rifles, and I'm going to see if we can... No, we can't deconstruct them. Damn you. Okay, that's fine then. We're going to have to make those ourselves if we want to make a phaser. Which means we're going to need all of that. We need one of them. We need all of that. Yeah, alright. Another time. I think on that note, I'm going to call this an episode. And we are going to definitely have a screenshot of this lot with all of that on. And there you go. I want to do the matter stuff in this, and I'd obviously still need to do all of this translation of these into deep storage units, but we also need a charging station for ourselves. That's a thing. Yeah, but on the whole, I'm happy enough with that progress. Till next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. and bye for now.